Conference semifinals. And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, Karl-Anthony Towns is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Reed in at the center position. And for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Rui Hachimura is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Yep, that one goes.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First team.
And he makes a first.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. Takes the three. Rebound Minnesota. Here's VanVleet. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Yeah, look at the strength from VanVleet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
Fires it. And it's Morant missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Count the basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Morant missing. Here's Edwards on the take. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Hachimura left side. From down in the low post, it goes.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack.
Reed, good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Morant. Goes back up. Jackson can't get it to go.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
VanVleet against Morant. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. I mean, they simply can't miss right now.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
And he lobs it up top. A slam dunk by Reed.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And here's Morant outside. They grab their own miss.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
From deep, Morant. And it's Morant again missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, only beneficiary is the defense.
VanVleet, the pass to Towns. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Horford, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. And again, Memphis no good. And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 18-4 run. VanVleet misses.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Conley. VanVleet outside. And And he's going for the lob.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
2 minutes remaining.
Conley against Rose.
2 minutes.
Up and over Conley. Rose can't connect.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And here's Horford for three. Buries it from three.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Conley passes to Horford. Here's Towns. Shoots. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Towns. Edwards has got 8.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. To the middle. And stolen by Clark. Here's Rose. Finished off the break.
Boy, he's an absolute blurb. Derrick Rose, cat-like quickness.
Lets it go from the wing. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Clark. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul.
He misses the free throw. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Morris comes in for Conley. Good on the second one. Minnesota with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Over to the left wing. Back to Edwards. Lets the three fly. And another three for Minnesota.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting 33% in the first quarter. To the wing, right side. From deep, Rose. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Towns for 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
3 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Up top, Jackson. Launches it. And Smart gets the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're feeling great. A
The Timberwolves, 35.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. Senti Aldama out there with Jackson. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Memphis shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Morant, the pass to Bane. From 15 feet away. Offensive rebound. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Bane's gotten his first basket of the night.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Anderson gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Bane against Edwards. Pass to Jackson. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Shot is good by Edwards.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Just electric. John Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
On your feet, fans, here they come, your Grizzlies.
For Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Horford comes in for Anderson. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Morris. Bane against Edwards. Hey, great communication on the lob.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Morant against Van Vliet. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 6.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hachimura covering.
Few bigs are better in the two-man game than Al Horford. He can pop out for the shot, or he can roll to the rim, too, just like you saw there.
Knocks it loose. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. The 4th spot held by Fred Van Vliet.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
The 3 ball hits the trifecta. 7 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Hachimura. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Some room here for Bane. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Bane's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And he lobs it up to the rim. A slam dunk by Reed.
When you watch Van Vliet, he's in total control of the offense.
For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Tipped away. Morant against Van Vliet. Now here's Bane. The D's right on him. Oh, and Reed with a block. And they'll keep possession. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Van Vliet against Hachimura. Bane, the pass to Morant. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Morant's got 8.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane. Stolen by Bane. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Horford.
Boy, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Memphis calls timeout. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Woods checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Clark comes in for Aldama. Jackson, he's checked in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Morant. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Conley's checked in for Alexander Walker. Bane against Van Vliet. Bane, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. they've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Smart. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Counted. Conley's gotten 4 this quarter.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
For Memphis, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Smart looking around. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. Minnesota's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Conley passes to Reed, and he gets that one. Reed's got 10 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From deep, Bane. Rebound by Van Vliet.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Reed, soft touch off the glass. He's got 12.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And through 1 half, it hasn't even been close. The T-Wolves. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find for the Timberwolves, we're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team now. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game now.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And now with the second half.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Fred Van Vliet out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And the Timberwolves with possession. Van Vliet outside. And he lobs it up, and it's powered home by Towns.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. That one falls.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Morant against Van Vliet. Throws it up high.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Out to the right wing. Van Vliet against Hachimura. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Rose is checked in for Memphis. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Morris comes in for Van Vliet. Anderson finds Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Morant with it. He's got 12. And again, Memphis no good. Towns up top, guarded by Rose. Anderson passes to Towns. Fires the 3. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Rose left side, and is blocked. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run, and he's going for the oop here, and it's powered home by Towns.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Rose, the pass to Jackson to end the run. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Fires for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And here's Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them. And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
For 3, drains the triple. Alexander Walker's got 9 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Shots good by Morant.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Morris for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Rose with the bucket.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Reed passes to Towns. And he makes it. Towns has got 14 points now in the second half.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Morant drawing the double team. Here's Aldama. And it's all from three-point range. Here's Towns. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 6 assists in the game.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And there's the lob, and it's Towns with the power finish.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief. Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Reed against Jackson. To the paint. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
So it's the Grizzlies now. From deep, Rose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Memphis ball. Substitution on the court.
Launches it from deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead.
45. The Timberwolves.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Williams in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Here's Conley. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And here's Smart. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
You rarely see Smart operate in the mid-range, but he just takes what the defense gives him on that possession.
Smart against Conley. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Well, Memphis shooting 40% from the field in this one. Oh, they get a hand on it. Clark, the pass to Williams. And here's Jackson. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Moore.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Rose is checked in for Memphis. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. McLaughlin comes in for Conley. Minnesota calls timeout.
Your Grizzlies Youth Dance Team.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Anderson. Van Vliet comes in for Warren. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Moore. And it's Edwards in for McLaughlin. The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Williams. Here's Clark. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's Edwards. And he dunks it down.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Rose against Edwards. Rose, the pass to Clark. Wood outside. And Wood with the stuff.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
Rose against Van Vliet. Oh, there's the alley. And Horford powers it home.
Now Horford going upstairs to dominate on that power throwdown.
Rose against Edwards. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jackson. Over Van Vliet. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Free throw good, Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Out to Rose. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Alexander Walker, the pass to Van Vliet. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
The Grizzlies have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Among the best passers in the league. Morant finds open teammates.
Edwards with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 7 now in this quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Edwards. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Rose with the bucket.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rosette? Showing you a little bit of the back to the future Rose with those moves.
Pass to Van Vliet. Edwards for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And game 3 essentially all wrapped up. Lots of energy in this game, and it's going to be a win
For the Timberwolves.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way, and I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
It's stolen away. Fast break, Minnesota. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, what a... Nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To halt the run. Oh, and Towns with the block.
prime time, big time defense from Towns.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Rose can't connect. It's been all Timberwolves. Now here's Van Vliet. Horford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the
And
court.
so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. And now that they're up 3. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us.
He always at the